Hey up me ducks, it's Thomas, and here we are with some Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, it's been a long time since I've streamed anything at all, to be honest. But I've been in quite a bit of agony with my hand. This carpal tunnel syndrome thing is fucking me over royally, so I'm going to try and do a little more. I should be having surgery soon as well, which is always helpful. Kaboom! Oh, now then, where do we go? Ooh. Physical damage resistance, magic defense, range defense, bonus ability point at the start of the game. Fuck it, we'll go with a Kunari. Dual wield archer, two-handed sword and shield, and we'll go with a mage. I've never really played as a mage in this game before. Ooh. Custom. What was this? Enemies are punishing and battles require a clever mind for tactics. I'll go with normal just in case. Oh no. Yeah, normal. Ah, these things fuck the game up. Significantly increases the chance of receiving special shipment rewards in your stronghold. If you've got... But the bears are fucking strong. Negative approval chances follows are doubled. Slightly increase the chance of receiving special shipment rewards. Gain experience at half the normal rate. No. Fuck it, we'll just go with normal. That way I can enjoy the game without fucking shit up. There we go. Oh shit. Nah, I can't do that. I ruined my default world state, my world state saves. Because I lost my Origins account details, and because it was linked to my old email address, and I changed my PlayStation email address, and now can't recover it. There is absolutely zero chance, because it keeps trying to send the login details to my old email address, even though that email address isn't linked to my PlayStation account anymore. Bit of a piss take, but, you know. Get a move on. Oh yeah. Right, we're a mage, aren't we? Oh, there we go. Don't want him to have a long face, do we? Nah. Nah. What kind of skin tone was Sten? Because Sten was a gangster back in Dragon Age 1. Let's make his eyes really light and then make his skin a bit darker just so that his eyes pop out a little bit more. Oh, he looks like an orc. Horns. Now what kind of Kunari are you if you don't have horns? Some big beefy horns. Don't really like this straight up ones. They're cool. I'm presuming that's armor plating on them, because those ones don't have it. Yeah, look at that. That's cool as fuck. Yeah. Slap on some of that. Oh, we can't be blonde. You ever decided that was an option? Do we give him a beard? Good morning, Michael. No, your eyes are not playing tricks on you. I'm still waiting for surgery, so I won't be doing this very often still. But trying to do something at least. I can't have a mustache. That's just nice, clean shaven. It looks more natural.
Everything you've heard, completely true. How much is this going to cost me exactly?
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
No, it's gotta be American.
I just hope I can help.
Kunari don't sound like Brits. Oh shit, yeah. Of course I haven't even shared this video yet, so... ear size. Can I not bring the tips of them in a little bit? No? Oh, I can bring them up a little there. It's a little bit more earlobe size. He's a fucking Kunari, he doesn't have earlobes. His eyebrow, his forehead is massive. Whoa, bring that in a bit. Not fucking Klingon, chill out. There we go. Yeah, his eyes are signed where they are. Ooh. Let's have that a little bit darker. I'm going to change that eye colour there because it is a bit dull just having it grey. It's like a decent green or something. There we go. He's got quite a hefty nose on him, but that's alright. Doesn't look broken. Oh shit. Mouth and jaw. Oh, that's much better. Bring that chin size down as well because it's massive. It's been a very long while, Johnny. Yeah, it's still suffering from the carpal tunnel, like a little bitch. Is that coming? That's the side shape, isn't it? There we go. I don't know. Popping in is more than a. No, it's perfect. At least you know that I'm still around. Oh god, look at that. Little neck's wiggling around. His jawline's very wide as well. Pull that up a little bit there. How do we... Let's get rid of those scars. Don't mind the odd one or two, but he's fucking peppered with them. One down his face and down his neck. It looks much better with a clean face, I reckon. But he's got to be a bit battle scarred. He's a maged. And I'm doing alright actually, Johnny. I'm just, like I say, suffering through the absolute agony that is playing any games at the minute. Let's make that a bit deeper. Oh, I can slide it along. Actually quite a deep scar. We've been playing Fallout 4 survival mode off stream. No, I haven't been able to play any first person shooters. My hand is literally such a mess that I was trying to play Lawbreakers the other day and I'm absolutely in love with that game. I just can't pick it up. Can't play it because I can't use the triggers and the analog stick at the same time. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Right, I'll accept that. Right then guys, what do we name him? He needs a name, something fitting for a big beefy mage. I'll just grab me coffee. Don't want to let that go cold. Already did, what a pleb. Go. Yeah, cheers Johnny. Hopefully, like I said, I've spoken to my doctors. I'm still waiting on a hospital appointment, still. It took months just to get me in for the testing for the carpal tunnel syndrome, and now they've had the testing. They know that it is carpal tunnel syndrome, 100% definite. And I'll get a letter in the post very soon with how they're going to fix it for me and the date for surgery. So little wee man, come on, what kind of Kunari have you seen called wee man? While we think of a name, I'm just going to tweet this out. Go. Ethan. They don't say your name in this, do they? Because you can call yourself Fuckface in Dragon Age, in Fallout 4, and Codsworth will call you Fuckface. But let's have a look. We're looking for a I'll look for a Kunari name generator or something like that. See if we can get something real steeped in lore, because I absolutely love this game. There's quite a few. There's a cool little name generator here that's just literally specifically for Kunari. That's pretty cool. Ooh, that's the one. That's what his name is. His name is Bastunga. There we go. Boom. Bastunga. Sounds menacing. That'll do. So I am going to have a little update while we walk through the Vale, or the Valley of the Shadow of Death, or whatever you want to call it. So once I've had my surgery, the plan is I'm going to download Final Fantasy 9 for the PS4. The new HD upgrade that they've done for it. And I'm going to try and get the missus involved. And stream with her, because Final Fantasy 9 is my favourite Final Fantasy. It's one of my favourite games of all time. And she's never played it, because she was never a PlayStation kid. So she didn't have the PlayStation, and now when we try and play it now, the graphics are awful. Absolutely fucking shoddy. And it's just hard to pick up games when the graphics are so bad. You know, like the SNES era and the Sega era are okay, because it's all sprites. So it's not really... Like, it's bad graphics, but it's a different kind of bad graphics. With Final Fantasy 9 and, you know, things like Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie, it's all polygons. And polygons just look terrible. These massive games, they don't age very well at all. Like, you can still tell that Sonic is supposed to be a hedgehog. But when you're playing Final Fantasy 9, some of the scenes, you can't actually tell what your character's supposed to be. You know, you can't see the detail in the clothing. So, yeah. So, I've convinced her to do it with me. It's just, A, I need to get the game, and B, I need to find the time to sit down with her. Now, she's not a morning person, so the stream times for the Final Fantasy stream may be later in the day in the UK, so like early morning for you guys. But when we've worked it out and we've ironed out the creases, we'll work out what's going on. Maybe we'll just do the exact opposite and do it like 2, 3 in the morning.
Everyone who attended is dead, except for you.
Hey, I didn't do shit.
Explain this.
You put me in shackles.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need him, Cassandra.
Who, if you kill Liliana in the first game, who replaces her?
Whatever you think I did, I'm innocent.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember...
No worries, Johnny. Thanks for popping in, just for saying hi.
Things were chasing me, and then... a woman.
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then...
Go to the Ford camp, Liliana. I will take him to the rift.
You've never played this game?
Happen?
Michael, I'm disappointed. It's
Easier to
Dragon Age
show.
is one of the best series on the PlayStation 3 and 4. Dragon Age Origins is definitely the best in the series. The best of all the Dragon Age games. Probably BioWare's best game ever, I would say. Dragon Age Origins was one of the first games that me and my missus first bonded over. Like, properly got into dick deep. Neither of us knew what was going on. And we just started from the start and just ran through.
It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads.
Been hooked on Fallout
and it
4
is
lately.
killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much
I'm
time.
gonna have to pick that back up at some point, but I don't think I'm gonna continue with my survival mode because I'm just shocking at the game. I'm not very good.
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
You still think I did this? To myself?
Not intentionally. Something clearly went wrong.
And if I'm not responsible?
Someone is, and you are our only suspect. You wish to
So
prove
guilty
your
until
innocence.
proven innocent, basically.
This is the only
No worries.
So I don't really have a choice about this.
None of us has a choice.
But if you enjoy, like, one of my favourite things about a lot of games is the lore and
They
the
have
history and the
decided
deep.
to build. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did.
Get a
Until
little
the
plod on.
breach is sealed.
See, I completed Fallout 3 on very hard,
There will be a
start to
trial.
finish,
I can promise no more.
but that was a much easier game to get through, I
It
think.
is not far.
Where are
Fallout
you
4 is a
taking
lot
me?
harder.
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
All things in this world are finite.
Open the gate. We are heading into the
Let us
valley.
in. Run in, run in, run in, run in. Oh yeah. Jump around. Jump around. It's the only thing you ever do when you play a game like this. Third person camera angle and X is jump. Jump around. Jump up and get down. Jesus Christ. Probably wasn't supposed to jump. It's semi-open world.
The pulses are coming faster now.
It's not open world, but at the same time there's a lot of open world aspects to it. So
The
like,
larger the breach grows,
you'll
the
have
more
a
rifts
big
appear,
area
the more demons we face.
How
called the
did I survive
hinterlands,
blast?
and it's quite a big open area with loads of different
Out of a rift.
side quests and shit like that. But then if I want to go to some, then there's like 7 or 8 of these massive areas that you just run through.
Everything farther in the valley was laid waste.
So it's not open world, but it's not far off.
I
Oops. Down I go. Boom. Now this is the first time I've played this game as a mage. I've played as a thief, an
Stay
archer,
behind me.
warrior. I never really picked the mage, and I don't know why. Do I have to keep tapping R2? No. Immolate. I've got chain lightning as well, so... You know, your very basic mage attacks.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now.
Get fucked.
Do you really think I need a staff to be dangerous?
Is that supposed to reassure me?
I haven't used my magic on you yet.
You're right.
Exactly, bitch. Shut your face.
You don't need a staff, but you should have one. I cannot protect you.
Damn right you can't, bitch.
I should remember you did not attempt to run.
At least I didn't have to point that out to you. I don't need to heal. I'm alright, Tal.
These potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Oh, and I can't level up or check my
Soldiers.
character
At the
record or
forward
anything.
camp, we'll fight. We are on our own for now.
So a little sneak around, see what there is to find. Gotta be a little bit of loot and some cash. Nothing major. But if I can find some ingredients to use in like potions and stuff, that will definitely help. So that little yellow thing below me, that's just a search option. Can use it to search for loot and collectibles and shit. Oh, Nice little helmet. If there was a get fucked option. Mate, I'd use it every day. It says I have a hat on. The Rashfine Vitar. Oh, it's face paint. Okay. His unique physiology somehow not only neutralizes its effect, but also allows the paint's magic to harden the flesh. Okay. So I don't have a helmet, I've got face paint. Of course, I'm supposed to get a helmet over those horns. My horns are majestic. All intact, nice and neat, perfectly symmetrical. I'm like the Ryan Reynolds of Kunari.
There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
Oh, there we go. Right analog stick for aiming. Do you mind? There we go, some gear. Oops. Jump around. You'll find that happens a lot as well. You get to collect shit and jump. Hellboy's horns are bigger and longer. I think you'll find that Hellboy's horns are sanded down, aren't they? They're little flat knobs. And isn't he supposed to be like the son of Satan or something? Like, you can't really compare my horns to the son of Satan.
I'm on the hill. It attacks from a distance.
Eat, bruv. Some more money. And a couple of dead Templars on the floor. So I'm going to have a lot of stick from the Templars in this. They're not going to like me very much. Because the Templars are the people... They basically control mages. They keep them in check because the mages are seen as a threat to the world. They're too dangerous. They're too unwieldy, uncontrolled. It's actually really sad when you think about it. Because all the mages are like severely oppressed. And end up going, they get sent to the circle, which is where all young mages get sent to. They say teach them how to control their power, but really they just keep them there so that they don't go out and, you know, do whatever. They kind of kept there forever. The only time they ever get to leave the circle is if they join the army, and even then it's not against, you know, it's not getting out, it's just you're doing somebody a favour. So it's not the easiest place to be a mage. There are universes where the mages are treated much better, that's for damn sure. Boom. Okay. So we've probably got to go up those stairs, which means there's going to be money and elf fruit, presumably. Money, 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 money. Oh, an iron. Not elf fruit this time. Oh yeah, there is elf fruit. That's what we need. gonna need lots of elf fruit. Because you use it in your potions. There's a lot of collecting and gathering in this game, unfortunately. But it gives you a reason to explore, at least.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Mages are nothing, it's the sorcerers that are
You'll
the
see soon.
troublemakers.
We must help them.
Well, I think the closest thing to like sorcerers you'd have in this would be blood mages. Which are just mages that have learned how to use their blood as power. Not just their blood, but other people's blood as well, which is why it makes them so dangerous. Because they can sacrifice other people to then make their magic stronger, which is... If it wasn't obvious, that's not really the best for most of us. Get the fuck out of here, you little bitch. Ooh. Here he is, Varric Tethras.
Before more come through! What did you do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
At least this is good for something.
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Lucky guess, because you could have blown us up.
So close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Ah,
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
I'm not a big fan of Varric. Gotta be honest. Varric's quite,
Are you with the Chantry, or...?
he's quite a popular
That's
character.
a serious question.
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
That's a nice crossbow you have there.
Isn't she? Bianca and I have been through a lot together.
You named your crossbow Bianca?
Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Like you, Solus is an apostate.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade.
And
Far beyond the experience
that's the
of
Lord of the
any
Rings
circle mage.
ring around, isn't it?
I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach.
No,
it
so
is
that's
not closed,
just a heirloom,
we are
I
all
think.
doomed
I think
regardless
if you
of
play
our-
Dragon Age 2, it gives you a bit of backstory, but I never got on with 2. And just to fill you in a little bit, Mike, because I know that you've not played this before, an apostate is a mage who isn't with a circle. So if you're not with the mage circle, you're an apostate, which means that the Templars are going to kill you on sight because you're a rogue mage. You don't have a lead on or a leash. Wanted to say, come to offer help. And when this is over,
And what will you do once this is over?
One hopes those in power will remember who helped, and who did not. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is a mage, but I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
yes, we
Well-
must.
Bianca's excited.
Do you know what? I've only just noticed that he has a ring wrapped around his neck. Just
This way,
because you've
down
said
the
that.
bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must
I've
move
played this game
quickly.
before. Like, I know the characters. And I never noticed he had a ring around his neck. Ooh, fire stuff. Yes. A little bit more damage. Nothing major. Barrier damage bonus. But you get more willpower. One loves a good bit of willpower. And now I have a hook on the end. Bit of cash. Give me that money. Jump around. There is fall damage as well, so I've got to be careful. You have an eye for detail. See, that's it. When it comes down to like people's appearances and things, I just don't give a shit. In person, in games, I miss so many tiny little details about different people and things, just because I don't care. I don't...
Demons ahead.
It makes no difference to me what colour your eyes are. So unless I've known you for a good 6 months, I don't know your eye colour. And we have to be really good friends. Otherwise I just don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. It does not make a difference to me. Oh yeah. So there is a tactical mode as well, so it's not just thingy mode. So I can take the baston, get him to go over here, and then use chain lightning on that one. I think it's called chain lightning. And then I can flick to my next character, Cassandra. Get her to come over here and attack the Greater Shade. He's elite as well, so I'm gonna get Solus to... Now I'm gonna get Varric to give him a good old blast with the long shot. And then he needs to use this, because that's gonna then sort us out with a shield. There we go. It's actually a really interesting little mode. Like, you can't go too far away from your characters, obviously, but you get a really good lay of the land. You can have a look at what's going on. There's a little shade here and a greater shade there, a couple of wraiths in the background, and then anytime I can just hold R2 to play time. I'll tap the middle button to go back. Now I prefer this mode, it's definitely much easier. Oh shit. Get out of my face. Got him. Can I get in this house? Little pig, let me in. Oh fuck, there's a bear head on the side. Oh. Just rob. Little bracelet. Oh, little knapsack. I'm gonna rob his potatoes. Give me your potatoes. Oh, he's got some onyx, blood lotus, and bronto hide. That's something else. I think the brontos are like big cows or big rams. One of the yeah, they're the big rams. They're like sheep. I think the story needs me to go up there, so I'm going to go this way first. Have a little bit of an explore. Make sure I've robbed everything from all the buildings. This building's on fire. It's never a good sign. But there is something in the back there. Whoop. Hey, found some money on the floor. That's going to be really hot. Gold is a great heat conductor. I believe in the finders keepers rule. Yeah, that's it. If I find it, it's mine. If you don't like it, fight me for it. What we got down here? This is definitely not the right way, which is a good thing. Nobody ever plays RPGs and goes the right way. Boom. Got 'em both. So we'll eventually get some new spells and shit, but at the moment, it looks like I'm just stuck with these poxy arse ones. I wonder where the term poxy came from, because it doesn't mean sickly. Like, I'd think of the word poxy and think, oh well, you know, somebody is spotty and infected, but it's not. It means awkward and irritating in British slang, anyway. So something poxy means it's a pain in the arse. But I don't get why that is.
We Kunari and Kirkwall. A whole boatload of them. They were your typical cheerless sort, then they tried to take over the city and kill everyone. But I'm guessing you don't actually follow the Qun, do you? You're Talvashar.
Worried I'll convert you.
Afraid I'll try to convert you to the Qun.
Well, you haven't recited a single quote from the prophet yet. So
the Kunari are very, very... It's not religious, because it's not like...
I know it's difficult, but we must keep moving.
The Qun isn't a religion, it's kind of just a way of life. It's what they follow. And everyone in Kunari culture has their place. When you're born, you're given a place. And, you know, the fighters will be fighters till their ending days. They'll be trained to fight from like the age of 8 onwards. And then that's it, they'll just be a member of the army for the rest of their life. And so it's very, very strict, the Kunari way of life. But it does also breed some very interesting characters, to say the least. Sten from Dragon Age Origins is one of the most interesting dudes in that game, because he's so steadfast in his beliefs that he doesn't really have any wiggle room. Like, he does follow the Qun. The only reason he's following you in Dragon Age Origins is because he lost his sword, and you can't go back home without your weapon. It's shameful to go back to the Kunari homeland of... I can't remember what their homeland's called, and I think it begins with an A. You can't go back without your sword. It's dishonourable. They'll kill you. It brings shame upon yourself. In all honesty, what Sten was supposed to have done, if he's following the Qun, was kill himself. As soon as he lost his weapon, that was it. His life was over. But he doesn't do that. So you do have the opportunity to find it again for him. But it's just a very different perspective.
Hurry! Use the mark!
It's like a cult that you don't have a choice for. And that they've built a society around. Like an entire society. Increases your health. Boom. Character record. Right, so this is where we get to choose what spells we want. Spirit, Storm, Inferno and Winter. Well, Solus starts with Spirit and Winter, so I think I'm just going to have to stick with the Fire and Storm routes. Although this does come with a revive option, which is excellent and more than handy. And I only really need to have the one spellcaster. So what I'll do is I'll get this, which is a barrier. Nothing major, just gives it like a little shield on top. Oh, nice little stretch. So I have the shittest armor we could find. Great.
gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
Right, because I'm a Sub-Zero fan. Except for me.
Here they come.
All about Reptile.
You made it.
Reptile wins.
Chancellor Roderick, this...
Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Valroyo to face execution.
Bollocks, wait.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk. A bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead.
Leliana is excellent.
Select a replacement and obey her
She's
orders on the matter.
very intelligent, and she was brilliant in the first game too. What about the breach? So no one's in charge here, or I'm standing right here.
Don't talk about me like I'm not here.
You shouldn't even be here. Position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
I'm here to save lives, bitch.
How do you think we should proceed?
You're asking for my opinion?
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark?
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own.
Alright then, do we charge with the soldiers? Soldiers will stand with you to ensure survival. Scouts in the past may be lost. Fast but indirect. Soldiers will act as a distraction elsewhere. The problem will be addressed sooner, but there may be casualties. There's going to be casualties either way. Let's do it fast.
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
Morning, George. How are we? Save lives and steal souls. That's me. That's what I'm all about. So, what? Oh, that's just the ladder that's flashing.
The tunnel should be just ahead. The path to the temple lies just beyond it.
What manner of tunnel is this? A mine?
Part of an old mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough.
Make our way up here. Climb this little ladder. Boom. Boop, boop. Boom. How about we attack the elite one instead of that shitty little wraith in the background? Probably get a little bit further back, shouldn't I? Get a bit distance between me and them. Oh, shitty little wraith. Dab, Felicia. Jump around. Nothing to collect. Have you played any of these previously? I've played this game before. I've also played Dragon Age Origins. I did start Dragon Age 2, but it was too much. It was just too silly. Like the fight sequences just looked so anime that I couldn't get into it. And this one's a bit better, but it's not the best. Loot. There's a stiletto and a griffin shield. Not a stiletto heel, a little kniff. Go. Some more loot. Spindleweed and a deep stalker hide. A few pennies here. Right. So yeah, I've played Dragon Age Origins many times. Multiple times. I've got to have completed it at least 5 or 6 times now. At least. I've played through pretty much... I've played through most combinations. Tablet is dying and your eyes are getting heavy. No worries, mate. You need to get some sleep. Do what you need to do. I'll try and do another one a little bit earlier tomorrow morning. And that way I'll get a little bit more time to actually stream. Rob this loot. Dreamer rags. Keep items for later. It's a very odd quest to just pop up. Samite. Give me that samich. See you later, dude.
Yes, we found the soldiers.
That
Yeah.
cannot be all of them.
So the others could be holed up ahead.
Our
Or
priority must be the
they're
breach.
dead.
Unless we seal it soon, no one is safe.
I'm leaving that to our Kunari friend here.
Hey. See, I like those little bits, those little nods, those tiny little in-game nuances that just let it know that your decisions matter. Like just the fact that he referred to me as a Kunari instead of just saying I'm leaving that to our friend here. Because you know I chose to be a Kunari. Could have been anything. And then whoppa.
Lady Cassandra!
I tried to disrupt.
You're alive! Just barely.
Go. I'll disrupt this rift to stun all the bitches. Close that rift. Get out of my face. Like a boss. It's like I've been doing this my whole life.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Need a level up or two before we go for the
Thanks
big
for
one,
making
don't you
finally
think?
arrived, Lady Cassandra. I don't think we could have held out much longer.
Played
Thank
Origins
our
to death
prisoner,
too. I agree about
Lieutenant.
Dragon Age 2. I thought the
insist
combat
that
in
we
2 is
come
better
this
though,
way.
especially as a mage.
The prisoner?
Feel the staff as a melee weapon.
Then you...
All in a day's work.
Closing rifts and saving soldiers. That's what I do.
Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can. 'em.
At once. Quickly, let's move! Find the others. You'll insist that we come this way. The prisoner?
What?
Then you have my sincere gratitude. The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can. At once. Quickly, let's move!
The path ahead appears to be clear of demons as well.
Let's hurry before that
But I
changes.
couldn't deal with all the silly movements. You know, I went from Dragon Age Origins where literally your attacks are very calculated. Oh, a fire resistance cowl that I can't wear. Fucking Kunari. Oh, is that better than the shield she's got on? Yeah, let's chuck that on her. How did I not have a weapon equipped? And then he has Bianca. Slightly different. Need to be level 6 for the cowl. Never mind then. Throw that idea out the window. Yeah, Dragon Age Origins, all the movements were very specific, very exact, very precise. And then it moved to Dragon Age 2 and everyone moved like they were from a fucking comic book. And it was just ridiculous. I couldn't get on with it. I loved how serious the game was. And how tactical instead of button bashy it was. And then Dragon Age 2 came along and it just felt like you just hammer buttons until you win.
If enough magic is brought to bear, it is possible.
But there are easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
We will consider how this happened once the immediate danger is past.
Yeah, we didn't really do this just to blow the place up, did we?
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you.
The Temple of
They
Sacred
say a
Ashes.
woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
I do. People just skeletonized. This person's still on fire. Not having a good time, are you, mate? Oops. I'm still used to the Neverwinter controls. Keep trying to hold L1 to then jump when you don't need to in this. Hop up here, damn it. Don't think you can get over there, can you? Yeah, I only defiled the Urn of Sacred Ashes once. Don't think Bio has done Origins justice at all. 2 was bad and Inquisition, while fun to play, still looks like it's trying to be a Korean MMO. Yeah, see, it's not... This game isn't the best game of the 3. By a long shot. But that's only because Dragon Age Origins was so good. So good. There's so many different options, so many different storylines. You could do anything in any order you liked. You weren't stuck. It had a lot of different, like, it eased you into the entire lore of the game so beautifully, and in your own pace as well. You did everything at your pace. It just made it so much fun and a joy, an absolute pleasure to learn and to play. If they remastered Origins for the PS4, I'd be getting it and I'd be streaming it because it's so good.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple.
Plus, Alistair is probably one of the best supporting characters in any game. Just tell me what to do.
I'm assuming you have a plan to get me up there?
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Alright.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Yeah.
The sacrifice still.
Lyrium is not exactly the
Someone help me!
the best thing in the world. It's great for mages. When Origins went to dark, adult, and horror places that BioWare seems to be running from. Exactly. Redcliffe. Redcliffe was an excellent storyline. We have to choose between murdering a child or killing his mum. What can go wrong? Probably wasn't supposed to do that. But, that's alright. Oh shit, what was that kid's name as well? In Redcliffe. I keep thinking Ollie, but that's the kid from Game of Thrones that everyone wants to murder.
What's going on here?
That's me turning up.
Your voice. Most holy called out to you, but
It's Divine Justinia.
What's going on here?
run when you can. Want them.
That woman is
We have an
old.
intruder.
The Deep Roads. The Deep Roads was
They were
interesting
Canary.
if you actually, depending on how you did it. Because if you went in and you actually went all the way through the Deep Roads, went all the way up to the end,
And the divine
got
is
to,
Was this vision
what was her
true?
face? Paragon
What am I
Branca.
seeing?
I don't remember.
That was interesting as fuck. That was
Shows of what
so,
The fade bleeds into this place.
and if you
This lift
took,
is not sealed, but it is closed.
Ogren with
Albeit
you as well.
temporary. I believe
It just,
that with
it,
the mark,
depending on how you did everything in Origins, everything was different. Like, I've played Origins so many different times, and I've seen so many different variations of the same story, just because I took different characters, I was a different character. So much attention to detail was put into Origins, and then it feels like they got lazy after that. Boom. Oh.
No!
And the original design for the ogres was much better as well. The ogre's design in Dragon Age 1 was much better than in Dragon Age Origins. It's much better than the ogre's design in this one. Right. Give those guys a bit of a barrier.
We must strip its defenses. Wear it down.
Can I not just disrupt this rift? That's gonna stun it.
The demon is vulnerable. Now!
Oh, it's a pride demon, that's why it's not an ogre. Should probably give the barrier to the guys standing near the big bad. Actually, fuck it, there's more people over here, and Cassandra's got her own shield. Run over here.
More coming through the rift.
Little fuck my phone. Try and get as many people as I can in the edge of there. No, just those two still. What you're doing, biscuit? Which want your feather? Shit, I'm about to die. Bloody dog. Oops. Make the potion then. There we go. The attention to detail and the story and the banter and the head and shoulders above the other RPGs I've played. Yeah, exactly. And every time I think about like Dragon Age Origins and other games, all it does is piss me off that nobody else, even BioWare, hasn't put in the same kind of effort that they did for Origins. Nobody else has, and I don't think anyone will. What you doing, big cat? Hello, man. You say hello. Oh, you look in the stream. Oh, you look in the microphone. Oh, you little shit. Oh, you little shit. Revive fallen party members. Oh, yeah. Should probably actually pay attention to the game instead of stroking the dog. Hey, what are you doing? Do you mind? That's all you want? You just want some attention? You're a little bitch. Hey, where's your pheasant gone? Hey, where's your pheasant? Eat it then! Oops, I'm nearly dead. I am dead. Bollocks. Fuck off, dog. And now's the time and the place for this. It's not while I'm being abused by a bribe demon. Morning, Darren. It's been a long time since I've chatted to you, mate. I'm all good. How are you? Okay, back to me. Go and disrupt this rift. Just leave them to it. Boop. Let's protect those dudes over there.
No!
Close this fucking rift. Boom. Wow, wow. Wow, wow, woo, wow. They did, bitch. Oh, just, don't mind me, I'm just loading my clothes. My now very snazzy clothes.
Oh! I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
Why are you scared?
Why are you frightened? What happened?
That's wrong, isn't it? I said the wrong thing.
I don't think so.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You're back in Haven, my lord. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand.
I hope BioWare can straighten itself out. It seems to be screwing up with Dragon Age and Mass Effect. Exactly.
It's all anyone has talked about for the last
If
3
they
days.
can get this new game... What's it called? Oh, fuck. Completely snipped my brain as well. I don't know. Whatever this new one's called.
then the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Poor little elves. I always try and give them a break. Because you've got to. Everyone bullies them. Dawn Lotus and some elf fruit. And because we've got the DLC, we've got the Staff of the Dragon, Light Armour of the Dragon, Stone Bear Armour, Avar Armour. All kinds of shit. Destiny 3. Is that what people are calling it nowadays? Staff of the Dragon. A bit more fire damage. Some barrier damage bonus as well. And it looks sexy. What's... Jesus. Little dragon on the end of it. Although the image looks like it's an image of a woman with her arms outstretched, but then the actual staff is a dragon. But I'm not complaining. And then what armour do we have? Because we've got a couple of bits and pieces now. I can't use it because I'm a Kunari, but... So what's this? Cold resistance, melee defense and range defense. Constitution and cunning. And then light armor of the dragon. Because, you know, why the fuck not? That's light armor. I suppose it really just matters. The only thing that matters is how much cooler I think these ones look. I think I'm going to go with the light armor of the dragon then. Fire resistance. And I'm beefy as fuck, so that's just going to make me look very imposing. Oh, there's a letter on the side here. Vain hope. Someone better at this than me takes over before the survivor expires. Notes in case. Clammy, shallow breathing, pulse over fast, not responsive, pupils dilated. Mage says his scarring mark is thrumming with unknown magic. Wish we could station a Templar in here, just in case. I don't like Templars. Other than Alistair. Alistair's the only Templar we've ever got on with. Oh Jesus, there's a fuck ton of people outside. Let's take this leisurely stroll.
That's the Herald of Andraste. They said when he came out of the Fade, Andraste herself was watching over him.
Hush. We shouldn't disturb him.
Of course you shouldn't. I've got important business to attend to.
That's him. He stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard he was supposed to close it entirely. Still, it's more than anyone else has done. Demons had it otherwise.
Exactly. So stop being ungrateful. Oh, he didn't get rid of it. I don't give a shit. Singing maiden. I can't be bothered to read the lore. Let's leg it through. Let's get over here, and we're probably going to get a bollocking as well. Let's just double check that I've... Oh, I've got another level up. Do I go with the lightning or the fire? Lightning does a lot of stun. Fire is very much damage over time, isn't it? We go back to this one. Peaceful aura or guardian spirit. The protective barrier springs into place when you're badly injured. That's sound. I'll apply that, and I think that's where I'm going to leave this one for today. Let me get this all saved, and I know, Biscuit, I'm going to take you for a wee. Chill out, little man. You going to say hello? But thanks very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to squeeze that like button if you enjoyed what you saw today, and subscribe to become a ducky, and just ring my bell for notifications. And whenever I go live, I'll try and get another one up tomorrow morning. But just playing this for what, an hour and a half, something like that, is my hand is in absolute agony. So I'll be seeing what I can do to maybe limit the use of my right hand, try and still get some game going, but you know, until I've had the surgery, it's going to be a little while before we play any fast-paced first-person shooters or anything like that. But don't forget to share this with everyone you know as well, just because, you know, more people that watch it, better it makes me feel. But thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you in a bit, peeps.